What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and there was trouble in New York. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to New York. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm here to tell you this loss should not come as no surprise, man. I predicted the Indiana Fever to lose, but it's how they lost tonight that really kind of got me scratching my head because they held them to just a 2-point deficit going into the fourth. And just like the storybook of this damn season, they cannot keep the quarters together, bro. They cannot hold these teams together for 4 straight quarters to get this thing done, dog. It is looking ugly when they get in these late stretches of these games. I don't know why. It's just the story of their life. They lost this game in the fourth quarter, bro. They was good all the way up until the fourth. And me personally, this is just getting old. This is getting old, man. I'm sick of this. Now, Stephanie White did speak to the media immediately after this game. We're going to get into that in a hot second, man. But overall, they finished the game 84-98. Aaliyah Boston got a double-double. She was 15, 12, and 6. Then you got Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham showed up and showed out. She hit 5 big-time three-point shots. Cannot be mad at her. Even Natasha Howard showed up, man. Ari, I don't know what happened to her.
The bench was 23 for New York and 7 for you guys, and obviously you had some different people in different places with Caitlin out, but is New York that much tougher when they're getting 23 points off the bench? And I think they were, 9 for 13 from the field. So
yeah, I mean, certainly it is. It's tough when you're getting that kind of production, when you have that kind of depth. But the thing that stood out to me was the last 3 minutes of the third and the first 2 to 3 minutes of the fourth, where they went on like a 16 or 18-3 run. You can't allow that to happen against championship caliber teams. And different than their early run, it was poor shot selection, turnovers.
Now, let me stop it right here. Stephanie, you're the coach. You're the reason that they're having these turnovers. You should have drew some up and prevented the damn 20-point disaster off the turnovers, bro. You're failing to take responsibility for what just happened.
That they got some easy buckets and got runouts for, ways that we weren't able to set our defense. I thought early in the ball game we were getting high quality shots that weren't going in. We knew when they were coming, and so we could set our defense. And that run really stood out to me. I was looking at the turnovers. 20 points off of turnovers. You can't give that to great teams, and 20 points from the free throw line. I mean, that's 40 points right there.
She felt like in games, or how is that something you fix?
I don't know if it's not knowing as much as having awareness when you're on there. In transition, you get matched up, cross-matched oftentimes. If you quiz them on the scouting report, they know it. But recognizing it in live action, understanding, again, like what we're willing to live with, playing tendencies. Because at the end of the day, players make plays. And you have to make them make difficult plays. And that's, not letting players who like to drive left, right? Make them go right. Not allowing wide open catch and shoot threes to three-point shooters, making them put the ball on the floor, disrupting their rhythm, their timing. It's just learning and having that awareness when it's not predetermined by a dead ball.
This team was pegged as a contender, coming into the season with the talent, the depth on this roster, and obviously you guys have dealt with injury and roster changes, but what do you think is missing right now from really allowing that to click, that competition with the upper echelon to click on a consistent basis?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's for everybody else to discuss whether we were really ready to be a contender or not.
No.
Certainly there's no substitute for experience.
Oh, no. Stephanie. I'm not finna let you off the hook with that because you was one of the main people. A championship is our goal. We got championship expectation. Y'all remember that first damn press conference? Her saying that got me scratching my head. I'm gonna do a whole nother video. Don't Stephanie, you better not play them games. Sitting up here talking about, well, that's up to everyone else's opinion. No, you said y'all had championship expectations. Don't sit up here and lie now talking about that ain't the case. See what I'm saying, bro? This is spooky.
And Tosh and Sid are the ones on our team that have championship caliber experience. And so you got to go through it. I do think, disruption in rotation, playing players in different positions because of that disruption hasn't allowed the continuity probably as much as we'd like. But you can see it in spurts, right? You can see it in certain spurts where we have that. And so being able to, the difference in championship caliber teams are those 2 or 3 minutes in a ball game. Where you can't have the miscommunications, you can't have the breakdowns, you can't have the poor shot selection, playing outside yourself, whatever it may be. Games and series are won and lost in those small margins. And right now, we might have moments, and it might be 30 minutes a game, it might be 38 minutes a game, but those 2 minutes matter. And we've got to get to the point where we're not having those moments and those lulls.
Obviously it's tough because of all the turnover and Caitlin being in and out, but to what you were just discussing, when do you think you might have an idea of what this team can be?
But guys, I'm cutting it off. Y'all can check out the rest of this thing over on the Indiana Fever YouTube channel. Stephanie White just gave the poorest excuse for this game and another poor excuse talking about they did not have championship expectations going into this season. That's a bold-faced lie. I got the receipts. Guys, she's failing to take responsibility for this loss. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on. I'm coming right back with another one. And until next time, man, shake the damn haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.